Take Stock in Children is one of the organizations that we've always served. They've got scholarships that are given out that are also matched. They can tell you a little bit more about it. Dr. Steve Tinsworth has been involved and on the board, and a long time, what shall I say, advisor. Dr. T, come on up here. If you would introduce who's here today with Take Stock.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. I have served in the past as president of the club and as chairman of the foundation of the club, but one of the exciting parts for me has been involved with the scholarship committee. The scholarship committee for me goes back into the 80s, where we sat in the president's office at State College of Florida, MJC at the time, and was in that president's room with Steve Korchak and went through a series of interviews to pick out applicants for our scholarship program. One of the side effects of that is that oftentimes when we got around to having that meeting and selecting and doing the interviews, it was in March or April. If you're a student or a parent of a student, that's kind of late to know how much funding you're going to have for your child. And so through my exposure to Take Stock in Children, being on their board, having a mentee, I became aware of how that process goes and how that operates. And it's so much kinder and more effective with giving mentors for the students who are oftentimes picked up in junior high and carry all the way through high school. They have a guidebook to give directions for the mentor, and the outcome is that they have like a 98% graduation rate, oftentimes people going to college for the very first time. And my mentee is now a 5th grade teacher at Lee, teaching math, married, 2 kids, and a successful life going forward. And I feel like, thank you. These are all phenomenal students. We've had some that had perfect SAT scores that got full rides to Princeton, bunch of great people, but some are for tech and others. And at this time, I would like to bring up the chairman of the board, Dr. Teresa Quinn, and let her tell you about the program and how it works, and bring up a student to kind of tell how it works on the student side.
I'm not a doctor, but there's still time, right? There's still time. My name is Teresa Quinn, and I'm the Director of College and Career Services at Manatee School for the Arts. I am also the brand new Key Club sponsor at MSA, so I'm really excited to do that and spend time getting to know Kiwanis and that activity. And I'm also the incoming board chair for Take Stock in Children. I'm honored to be here today, although Ann never fully tells me that I'm going to have to speak at these events, so forgive me. I'm using my notes on my phone. So. I'm honored to be here today, and if Ann were here today, she would want me to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being our scholarship partner. This scholarship is so important to the children of Manatee County. We also appreciate you being champions of education with us and for believing in the potential of the students of Manatee County. They're fantastic. Through your support, Take Stock not only can offer scholarships to students, but we also can offer opportunity and hope for some of the students in our county who need it the most, which is really wonderful. On a very personal note, mentorship, when I got introduced to it a few years ago by a good friend of mine, Denise McGurr, it's become really important to me. It's a true blessing in my life. It's the best 30 minutes of my week every time. So I think what I would want to share with you is that we would encourage you everybody in this room to share your story and your wisdom and your enthusiasm for the things that you are doing here in Manatee County with a student. Mentors can change lives, not just for a little while, but for a lifetime. And that's truly very important. So if you're ever thinking about how can I give back to my community, become a mentor. And if you don't do it with Take Stock, which we hope you do, but if you don't, do it someplace else, because it's so important to the students of Manatee County. In closing, I want to thank you. And we're almost to summer vacation, so I'm really excited. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce one of my former students, Tremaya Miller, who is a class of 2024 Take Stock alum, and she is a sophomore at junior? Are you going to be a junior next year? Come on up.
Technically a junior, but
Yeah, so she's a sophomore at Florida Gulf Coast University, and she's going to tell you a little bit about the impact Take Stock has had on her life.
Hi everyone. As mentioned, my name is Tremaya Miller. I finished my first year at Florida Gulf University, but technically I'm a sophomore due to my credits. I want to start off by saying it takes a mentor. I've been a part of this program for about 7 to 8 years now. I started back in middle school during my 7th grade year, and I'm already in my first year of college. It truly is something inspirational and truly has embedded in me something personal. Take Stock is more than just a program or organization. It is a family to me. My mentor, Miss Melissa, has been with me throughout middle school all the way till now because we still keep in contact. She still checks up on me. She still cares about my well-being, and she wants me to succeed, and that's all what Take Stock is about, wanting to see you succeed, wanting to see you thrive. No matter what you're going through or no matter where you are in the world, they are always an email, phone call, text away. No matter what time of day it is, they will get back to you, and they will want to know what's happening, want to help you in any way, shape, or form. And I truly believe that is because of the people in Take Stock that I am where I am now, because I come from a single income household. My mother took care of both me and my brother by herself. And the emotional connection that Take Stock has given me and the emotional support is way better than the financial benefits that they've given me. They have shown me so much more that's out there in the world, and they've shown me that there's more than what the standard holds for someone who comes from a single income household. They show me that I can go further than what the standard holds or what the standard says I should be at. So thank you to the people who invest in Take Stock, and thank you to the people who have supported the children in Take Stock, because it truly does make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Tremaya. We're all really proud of what you become and where you're going in the future. So thank you very much for the information there. Why don't you come on up and hold on just a second. We've got something off stage left. You better follow me.
Okay.
Okay, this way. Dr. T, I need help. It's way too heavy.
This is more than one scholarship.
We'd like to make a presentation. Well, we better not cover up anybody's face right
I'm a
over
little
here.
on the short side.
But on behalf of the Bradenton Kiwanis, we'd like to give you this check for $27,500. Is that the right amount there, John?
Yes.
Okay, over there, for scholarships that are coming up to change kids' lives in the future.
It's amazing. Thank you.
I can see your face now.
Very good.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
There you go. You got that? All right, you got that. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. So, Alexandra Draper, would you please make it up to the podium? Alexandra is the 4-H, we know Alexandra, right? She's the 4-H Youth Development Extension Agent with IFAS, and also the Manatee County Ag and Extension Service over there. But we've got some announcements and some talks today from the 4-H Speech Club winners. Take it away, Alexandra.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Alexandra Draper, and I am with the Manatee County 4-H Youth Development Program, which is a division of University of Florida IFAS Extension Education, as well as Manatee County Government's Agricultural and Extension Service. I know that's a mouthful, but we are a partnership between the university as well as county government, and we implement programs that try to teach youth life skills that they can carry on with them into adulthood to make them successful, productive citizens within their community. One of those skills is public speaking. So today we have youth that have participated in our school public speaking contest, which involved them first starting at the classroom level, where they prepared a 2 to 3 minute speech on a subject of their choice. And they presented those speeches while working with their classroom teachers at the classroom level. And then the contestants that scored the highest in their classroom speech moved on to a school level contest. And then once they competed at the school level contest, our school level winners each came to a county contest that was held not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, which was May 17th. And we had over 100 parents, grandparents, teachers, siblings, and friends join 21 top level speeches to present to us. And this contest is held for both elementary, which is our 4th and 5th grade contest, as well as middle school, a 6th grade contest. And this was our 55th year holding this contest with the sponsorship of Bradenton Kiwanis supporting the program. The Florida 4-H Public Speaking Competition actually started in Manatee County in 1952 with a teacher, Mrs. Inez Pettigrew from Palmview Elementary in Palmetto, Florida. So she was the one who began this contest at the elementary school level. And in 1969, it was sponsored by Tropicana Products and 4-H in order to hold the contest statewide. And then in 2021, Tropicana actually stepped back as a sponsor. But in order to be able to keep the program going in Manatee County, that is when Bradenton Kiwanis as well as FPL stepped up to continue to support the program. And we recognize 3 award-winning speakers from each of the 2 divisions for the contest. And our first place in each division also is awarded a scholarship to be able to go to a 4-H camp of their choice each year. And all of that is sponsored by Bradenton Kiwanis. So I want to say thank you guys so much for your support for this program. But without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and recognize our speakers. So I'm delighted to present to you 3 of our 6 award-winning speakers today. And we're going to be starting with our 2nd place winner from our 6th grade competition. So ladies and gentlemen, Kiwanis members, I would like to now recognize to the stage Clara Benova from St. Joseph's Catholic School. And her speech is Why We Need to Improve School Lunches. So Clara, you can come on up.
Have you ever wondered how healthy public school lunches really are? Well, in most cases, the answer is they aren't. And there's many reasons why we need to improve school lunches. One reason being that many children rely on public school meals for proper nutrition. Also, schools implementing healthier balanced meal options can help students be more concentrated in class. And it can teach healthy eating habits to young ones early on. As School Nutrition Association says, 1 in 5 children in America live in households without consistent access to food. Because these children rely on the public school system for proper nutrition, it makes it even more important for these meals to be balanced. As USDA says, in order to have a balanced meal, it must include these 5 food groups: fruits, vegetables, proteins, grains. And the thing is, most meals don't include all these categories. So students are not getting all the nutrition they need. Also, schools implementing healthier balanced meal options can help students concentrate better in class. As Order.com says, meals with sufficient nutrients and vitamins can help support children's cognitive development, which makes it easier for children to comprehend the material they learn in class. But with the many positive things improving school lunches brings to the table, many people still think it is a waste of money and time, and that students will still choose the old versions of the lunches instead of the new and improved ones, increasing food waste. And yes, that is a very valid argument, but by no means is it a waste. There are many very easy, cost-effective, and efficient steps districts could take to help provide fresh fruits and vegetables to schools. USAID has also been providing and tailoring tools for districts to make it even more easier. Also, many people think that students won't pick the new and improved lunches and that it's a waste of even trying to. Well, by eliminating so-called snacks full of preservatives and added sugars out of stock, it can help shift student preference. So, see what you can do for your community schools. You never know, it might just be you who makes the difference.
Thank you, Clara. Unfortunately, our first and our third place winners from our sixth grade competition weren't able to make it today, but I would like to take a moment to recognize them. So in third place, we had Madeline Durrance from Palmetto Charter School, and her speech was titled "A Period of Horror." So just a round of applause for Madeline. And our first place was Lila Van Eerden from Family Life Community School with Tennis Through the Years. So now we're going to move on to our third place winners, our third place winner from our fourth and fifth grade contest. So we have Jordan Bramer joining us from Bradenton Christian School, and she's in the fourth grade, and she's going to read her speech to us, Stuck in the Middle.
Have you ever been stuck? Because I've been stuck for 7 years. I was once the baby of the family, and it was just my big brother and me, and things were perfectly fine until my little sister was born, and I became a middle child. And from that moment, I've been stuck in the middle for 7 years. This changed everything. Sadly, being stuck in the middle has big disadvantages. For example, I feel like I'm the flag in the middle of a tug-of-war rope battle between my younger sister and my older brother. Also, I get less attention, which leads to sibling rivalry. I also get blamed a lot for stuff I didn't even do. And sometimes I feel invisible, like the middle of a donut. But wait, that might be a superpower. Invisibility? I might not get blamed for anything ever again. Oh, I just realized there are some other advantages to being stuck in the middle. In fact, recent research shows that a middle child is a great leader. We're wonderfully independent, great with children, open-minded, successful. We always have company. We have big hearts. We are beautiful and creative. We're flexible. We know how to party. And finally, we're focused on fairness. Wow, 13 advantages? Surprising. Now that you know a little more about being stuck in the middle, I recommend if you are an older or younger sibling, let the middle child in your family have some attention from your parents. Don't be greedy. Also, if you're not stuck in the middle, I recommend you show them love, respect, and attention. And if you're playing hide and seek, just remember, the middles do have a superpower, so look extra hard. Oh, and one more thing to the middles who are in the same boat as me. Don't be sad. Lots of famous people were also in the middle. Trailblazers like Abraham Lincoln, and justice seekers like Dr. Martin Luther King. Powerful communicators like President John F. Kennedy, and risk takers like Susan B. Anthony. We're in the middle because it's a part of God's plan for you and me. And remember, we're the cream in the middle of the Oreo, the best part.
Thank you, Jordan. So our second place winner from the 4th and 5th grade competition, David Federigo, is from BD Elementary in the 5th grade, and his speech was on the benefits of being short and small. Unfortunately, he's not able to join us today because he's participating in his school's field day, and he really wanted to show off his skills being super athletic and short and small and agile. But I'm going to now present to you our overall first place winner for the 4th and 5th grade division, which is Samuel Rivero, and Samuel is from Jean Witt Elementary in the 5th grade, and his speech is The Magic Pencil.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Today, I'd like to talk about something that students bring to school every day. It requires lots of free trade to be made, needs lots of jobs and people from around the world, and lots of materials. You might not have guessed a pencil, but that's okay. And true. The pencil requires all of that to be made. Allow me to continue. Imagine a pencil. It seems simple, right? But to make one, you would need wood, graphite, rubber, and metal. Each of these materials come from different places. The wood might come from a forest in Oregon, the graphite from a mine in China, the rubber from a tree in Malaysia, and the metal may be from a factory in Germany. Isn't that amazing? Now, think about all the people involved. There are lumberjacks cutting down trees, miners digging for graphite, workers tapping rubber trees, and engineers designing machines to make pencil parts. Each person specializes in what they do best. This is called specialization. It makes everything more efficient and creative. But how does this all come together exactly? Through something called free trade. Free trade is like a big, friendly marketplace where countries can exchange goods and services. It allows people from all over the world to work together without even meeting each other. It's like a giant, invisible hand guiding everyone to contribute to something bigger than themselves. Now, let's think about what this means for us. The pencil is a symbol of individualism and free enterprise. It shows how people, driven by their own goals and talents, can create something incredible when they work together. It's a reminder of the American spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation, where anyone can succeed with hard work and determination. For us, this means valuing the freedom to trade and the opportunities it brings. It means recognizing the importance of a strong economy that supports businesses and workers alike. And it means celebrating the diversity of skills and ideas that make our country great. So the next time you hold a pencil, remember that it's not just a tool for writing. It's a symbol of teamwork, trade, and triumph. It shows us that when people from different places and backgrounds come together, we can create something truly magical. And that is the real power of the pencil. And remember, free trade gets stuff made. Thank you.
Thank you, Samuel. So I hope that each of these students have amazed you all today with their confidence, poise, and their delivery of their speeches. And I'm sure that they managed to engage you, motivate you, call you to action, or made you laugh or given you something to think about. We want to commend all of the parents and the teachers who have been able to continue to nourish this development in their students and for supporting them by bringing them here today to present to us. And also we want to say thank you to Bradenton Kiwanis for having us today. We're grateful for your continued support of the program. And for our speakers, we do have something that we'd like to present to you, so I think we're going to have you come back on stage for just a moment, if you could all come up.
We're gonna get pictures from this guy right over here. Great speech. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Let's get everybody right over here on this side, close to the edge. Good. We got a protector from the edge right over there.
I'll stop it from.
Get her back.
Hang on, I have to change one thing.
Do you guys want to take it out of the plastic for your picture? You can put it back in there to keep it safe.
It's a lot of work.
You're all.
Okay.
Why are you in the middle again?
Yeah, how did you fall into that? Good? Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. My very good friend owns a pencil company. Okay? I was telling Samuel, one of my good friends, my brother's best friend owns a pencil company. And he kind of married into the family, but he would love to see that speech. Clara, Jordan, Samuel, very nice work, all right? We're super, I know there's a lot of work that went into preparing those speeches, and congratulations on it. So once again, on behalf of Bradenton and Kiwanis, let's give them a round of applause one more time. Please join us next week. Rebecca Gregory is going to be joining us from Rebecca's Angels. Rebecca was involved in the 2013 Boston Marathon. And if you remember what happened on that, she was near the finish line when the bomb went off. She was severely injured along with her 5-year-old son. She's got a motivational story that's really going to, stir our hearts and really make us realize that what you can do with yourself after some significant tragedies has hit her and her family. So please join us next week. We're all looking forward to that. And does anybody from the audience, any members have anything else they want to say? If not, have a fantastic week. Great motivation today.